Hello again, everyone. Melth here. I think it is time for Hjalti to take a little trip up to Winterhold again, because he's leveled up at least one school of magic enough to get some new spells there. And possibly I can make it two if I use some illusion on the way. Which I often do anyway. So I'll be casting some muffles and making my way out of here. Now the voices are still way off. I had to be right next to be able to hear what they're saying for whatever reason. I wonder what update caused that to happen. If you know how to fix this issue, please let me know in the comment section. I've tried all kinds of things so far that I found in online help, and none of them have availed so far. I think Hjalti might actually stop before he heads out any further and have some food. He's out of sweets, isn't he, almost? You better drown his sorrows over that in some honey brew mead, and then try to get some sweet rolls or something. How long does Muffle last, anyway? Dragon skeleton from last time, of course. I'm going to get by the fortification along the roads here sooner or later. Maybe I should hotkey muffle so I can get it back out. Let's see. Wolves. Where? Oh, there they are. Okay. Well, I suppose frenzy or something like that is also... Or fear. Never use fear. Get out of here. It's also an illusion, I suppose. Although not one that I really want to use, particularly because I do want to just take this guy out. Hjalti could also use an opportunity to feed. He is at max level vampirism, which imposes some pretty harsh penalties out here in the sunlight. It is dusk, so soon will be his time of day, and his magic will start recovering a lot faster. Beautiful Skyrim environments. I always liked waterfalls, both in real life and in game. Always enjoy that go to a hike that has some waterfalls nearby or something like that. Oh, it's a cut purse type person. Maybe, I wonder if I can... I wonder if you can, like, lose them once they lock onto you like that. I can't even hear you talking to me. What is with the audio in this game? Okay, well, I think maybe I will feed on him. Lizard though he may be. And then, maybe I'll put on Morokai now that I'm out of town. Boots, Telos, and I've got the Ring of the Erudite. Okay. Alright, let's go, Thief. You're wearing some pretty good armor for a common cut purse, aren't you? Maybe you should have gone into adventuring, like me. Man, my Attract is being an idiot, isn't it? What if I did... I wonder how a calm spell works. I basically never use those. Okay. Got anything useful, like any candy? Eh. Okay. Well, at least I've cured my major vampire penalties I've been suffering under. And I'll cast another muffle and move on. So I've taken this course through the mountains quite a few times before. I'll go by the fortress that has several undead in it. We'll see if I can sneak by. Just using muffle, that is. We'll avoid that civilized town, so I don't have to explain the mask and things like that to them. I did, of course, set up my excuse for the creepy mask stuff last time, but it still wouldn't do to spoil things now by being spotted doing everyday stuff. So, little trek around town. And then back onto the path, which is somewhere around here. What kind of animal is that? If there's like a deer or something? Goat. Okay. Something bigger up there. I wonder if you can calm one of those. I haven't actually done much with illusion before like this. Creatures and people, so I assume so. And then it just re-aggroes after one attack, so it's not that useful. Did that go through him half the time when he's stunned? Seems like it does. So that's weird. But, oh well. Is that a troll? Okay. I guess I could just illusion it. What level are trolls anyway? Yeah, I guess they're low level-ish. This might be a good enough drop to kill him, depending on how he bounces down the slope. I'll try it. Not quite. Not bad, though. Just not quite good enough. Okay. There's the path. Still, I guess, daylight enough for me to have my vampire penalties imposed. Well, I know that place has hordes of undead in it. Maybe I can find them with Detect Dead. An expensive spell, of course. At least I think I recall this one has hordes of undead, isn't it? Necromancers and undead. It's been a while since I've been here, but that's what I remember it having. Although I do remember you can clear it out and have it instead just have human soul. Oh. Me. Bunch of Stormcloaks, I guess. Okay, it's too tempting. I can't pass this up. That many guys is just... Who could resist that? Who could possibly resist casting a fireball or something like that? That big a crowd. Certainly not me. I mean, how many times do you get a chance to just blow away like 20 guys in Skyrim like that? Why are they all calmed down now? Should probably get more of them to fight each other again. There we go. Yeah, I can't believe I don't think I've ever seen such a big body of Stormcloak soldiers all in one place like that. Kelty is not fond of the Stormcloaks anyway. So that wasn't me just thinking it'd be hilarious out of character to do that. He saw a rare chance to just destroy a whole patrol of them. Help with his Imperial War effort. I guess I leveled up my illusion, but I might as well still just do muffle and maintain stealth the rest of this journey. What a fun little fight that was. How often do you get a chance to fireball like 10 guys at once? Oh, there's something up ahead there. Another hostile. No, that wasn't the best I can do. That wasn't quite as impressive as I wanted either. Hoping he would fall off the other cliff, but oh well. That's unexpected. I could fireball them all, but I bet they're doing decent damage. Oh, they're all chewing on the Atronach, actually. Yeah, there we go. That'll help this orc, who's pretty robust, it seems. Oop. You got in the way, Ice Wolf. I need to fix this volume. This is getting silly. I mean, okay, voices are at absolute maximum. I could turn everything else way, way down and turn my computer volume way up, but that's... What do you do about this? I've tried everything I could find online about settings, changing them. Nothing has worked. Speaking of which, muffle hasn't worked getting by any of these encounters, has it? They all spot me immediately, even though it's night and I've got muffle. But, although I've never been able to cast it before, I think I can, at this level, learn the illusion spell Invisibility, which should be a fun change of pace. Try that and see if I can actually sneak past things. I've never had a mage character get this high level before, because magic skills just increase so slowly, as I mentioned before. And I don't really do training ordinarily. You know, if there's one rule that I made up for this run that I would want to do different if I was doing it all over again, it would probably be getting rid of the no training whatsoever rule. Oh, he dodged. Jeez, he stood up on the plant and dodged that time. What is this? Just suddenly standing up on the bushes? Okay, well I guess I'm planning to get them to fight each other doesn't work because... move at different paces. There we go. And then I can fireball them together. What a fun spell Fireball is. I'm hoping to have the time to do another Dark Souls video soon. If there's one thing that I'll miss when playing Dark Souls instead of Skyrim, it is definitely the magic system, which I think was much more developed and much more fun and much more skill intensive in Skyrim than Dark Souls. That is one big advantage which I think that this RPG has over the often better Dark Souls. Man, this road is just insane today. How do people... Oh. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? You still alive up there, Crazy Wolf? Doesn't have to fall down and be a corpse? Yep. Okay. I won't miss the silly bugs like that. If I can get to level 70 in Illusion, I can finally get that Rage perk that I wanted for a long time to make it so even my basic Fury spell will work on almost anything, regardless of level. Especially if dual cast, it'll just be pretty much irresistible. Almost to Winterhold. How does anybody make it down this road alive, though? Yep, case in point. Alright, calm down, you. I wonder if I can knock him down like the ice sheets there. Nope. Okay. My Atronach won't last long against that kind of punishment. Yep, speaking of which, there it goes. I got stuck for a second. I got stuck for another second. I don't like that. Yep. Okay. Time for that level up to replenish, I think. Maybe we'll take some magic this time. The lesson is don't get randomly stuck on the world. Or you get chewed on by snow bears. Like that. Alright, that was not my best fight by any means. But my good build choices give me a safety margin where I can get hit once and not die. I mean, of course I had potions and whatnot I could have used too, but I try to avoid those when I can. They always feel a little bit cheesy. I know they're part of the game and it's meant to be usable, but still feel a little bit cheesy, so I avoid them when I can. See people, but they don't. Okay, there we go. They weren't registered to detect life. They must have been too far away. Oh, you know, I should have had Morokai on for that. I probably would not have run out of mana if I'd done that. But of course, for roleplay reasons, I try not to wear Morokai when I'm around people, unless I'm about to kill them. Got to hide my double life. I do really like the aesthetics of the College of Winterhold, even if the Gothic architecture might seem a little bit out of place in Skyrim. I feel like it's appropriate for the Mages College to be a little bit different than most other places. Maybe they went a little bit overboard just having constant, like, glowing spires of magic shooting up into the sky all the time. I think I prefer magic to be a little bit subtler than that, but still, I like it a lot. I always have thought it was one of the more interesting parts of the game, even if it wasn't as fully implemented in detail as I would have liked. I'll start by learning how to actually hear what you're saying. Okay. So I've sold him all these things before, so of course he sells... Ah, this must be the new one. I mean, all the armor spells are pretty trashy, but I'll take it. And just get to use it once. Paralyze! I want to use that one. I've never actually been able to get to this level, as I said before, so... What other spells do you have for me? Detect Dead, I guess I already know, but that's cool. Alright, so 2 fun new spells to try out. I'll try paralyzing some foes. Celtic could probably also use a rest, but first I'll go find the illusion teacher over in the teacher section of the college.
Certainly didn't enter.
I mean, 12 flavor says his absent-mindedness is great, so why wouldn't you anticipate that? Okay. So the spells seem to be at 1,300 or so is the price of a new one. Great, invisibility, that'll be fun to try out. Pacify. I guess I proved on the road here that my calm spells were good enough as it was, but still. Okay, and a new fear spell. So let's learn all these new things.
Until next time.
Then I want to see how illusion looks. Let me... Yeah. Invisibility. Pretty good. I mean, the glowing orb thing would so clearly give it away. Ah, even better, they have restocked things in here, so I am going to raid the larder. Importantly, I can replenish my supply of sweets, which Hjalti has been craving. Oh, whoops, not the spell I meant to cast, but I'll take it. Well, maybe no one will notice if this sweet roll just happens to float out of sight. Whoops. I didn't mean to aggro her by throwing that sweet roll at her. Okay. I forgot that when you release it, it throws. That's okay. This is the most, like, difficult sweet roll theft ever, but now it's all over the floor, so I don't think I want it anymore. Alright, well, magical pranks aside, I should probably... Oh, wait, no, he's going to be in here. I want to advance that Dwemer artifact-related quest, because Shalti is curious about whether it'll actually lead to information about the disappearance of the Dwemer, or the heart of Lorcan especially. So, Arniel Gain. There he is. Maybe you shouldn't be working on things related to the disappearance of the dwarves, then, if you want to avoid disasters? Enther is really a twerp. There's so many questions to get him to just follow through on his end of bargains. I am the Archmage, so I could probably just tell him to stop being a nuisance while turning him into a toad. There, I could suddenly hear him again, just for a second there. Ooh, I didn't mean to cast that, but okay. Anyone got any sweet rolls? No?
Alright then.
Well, I bet there are some among the other students. I can go over there and show off my magical skills. Now I'm the Archmage and they're not. Not that Hjalti would be thinking about things that way. Except maybe in front of Sarko. Okay. Well, I've got some things to learn. You're levitating. That is a great trick. Wow, they're all man, I go away and they invent levitation. Hasn't been done since Morrowind. Clearly, I, the Archmage, am falling behind, and all of my adventuring is no match for the spells they're developing with all their book learning in here. Oh, there he is. For me to ask him what's not allowed here would be bizarre and comical, and I feel like asking that. That's need to know.
Till next time.
Okay, well, I will make sure that I have that turned on. How far away is it? This is probably less important than dealing with Mirok. Ooh, all the way down there. No, okay. How would I find out? Okay, this is one of those things where it doesn't make much sense in character for me to suddenly know where to go. I should need to investigate, because there's no way a person would come through from Morrowind over hereabouts. For some reason, go over here to Treva's Watch and get killed there or something like that. A place they've already cleared out. It doesn't even make sense for me in character to go there. So I certainly won't do that for the time being. What I will do is raid the larder over here and restock. Maybe sit down for a civilized meal for the first time in a while. With some sliced goat cheese and apples. And then maybe head up to the Archmage's quarters for a rest before heading out. It's been a long day.
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most...
I sure have. No, you've done literally nothing. You'd be more useful dead than alive because I could take your expert destruction robes. She has this regardless of what level in the game you're at, so it's actually a really good thing if you are just trying to optimize and not play in character. Just come over here and murder her immediately for a mage and take the expert destruction robes and have those available from like level 1. You can then just pay a small fee to get back into the college. So it's pretty sweet. My quarters have probably restocked by now. It's good to be the Archmage. No potions of destruction. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I could loot all these things, but I don't think I'd actually do that, because most of them are not useful to me. And in character, I don't have a reason to think that I would just sell them and have them endlessly restocked, so that would be silly. I do not like having a bunch of Chaurus eggs ready to hatch in my room, though. I'll just harvest this, but in character I've destroyed them. Grand Soul Gems are often useful. Sliced Eider cheese. They ruined it! Another set of the Archmage's robes. I forgot about that. Maybe I'll change up my wardrobe. This set of robes probably wore out, so I'll put on the other one. That's the hooded set there. Likewise with my boots. Yeah, it's good to be the Archmage. I won't actually take these out and sell them, even though they're worth a lot, just because it wouldn't make sense in character for me to be willingly parting with sets of my priceless clothing that identifies me. But I will be allowing them to replace my worn-out boots and robes. What's in the safe? An Orcish battle axe fit into that safe. This is magical. Oh wait, am I allowed to eat beef stew? It's one of the soups that might have a powerful overtime effect. Okay, no beef stew. It's against my rules. Soup is too powerful. I don't have a cooking pot in here, do I? No? Okay. Well, time for a well-deserved rest for Hjalti. And then having just traveled down that road from Windhelm, I think I'm going to just fast travel back and get on with my adventure back in Solstheim. Now that I've accomplished some of my ends here. I guess this doesn't count as a house for fast travel purposes. Hjalti's starting to wonder if he's gone deaf. What is this, like a fight up to the east where the Ash spawn are probably attacking? I bet that's what it is. Maybe. Yeah, it's probably that. Okay, he'll come out and help deal with that. Maybe he should, you know, at some point do the quest to get rid of these, whatever that may be, but it doesn't seem like it's very important. A long time to charge up enough for this. There we go. Ooh, 60 conjuration. Been a while since I leveled that skill up. Good old legendary difficulty. I now remember why it is I don't bother fighting this most of the time. They are just too durable. And the risk of hitting one of the veteran guards would be a real nuisance. Okay, there goes that one. Not searchable, huh? I'm hoping to kind of charge up off of this guy. Can't do that with his melee attacks, of course, but I can off of his ranged ones. Even with like 4 veteran guards, they set up for a long time to legendary difficulty, I guess. You already are seeing him burn. That's not the hard part. The problem is getting him to stop burning. Okay, well I think Hjalti will go get himself a room at the inn, and then he might take a little jaunt into Hermaeus Mor's realm to see what he can do without actually dealing with Hermaeus Mor about getting to Mirok. Where's the inn again? One of these, isn't it? Okay, do you have anything interesting over there? Conjuration, eh. Interesting, but not really worth it. Actually, I can sell those to a blacksmith, so maybe I should do that. Don't want to accidentally marry anybody. Can't believe I haven't found a better necklace than that one yet. Resist fire, resist magic. Acquired a lot of invisibility things. Now I have the ability to cast it myself, so maybe I will sell some of those and rely on my own when I need it, which is rare. That seems useless because I have illusion spells that do that better. I've got that spell now for myself. I feel like those are useful for some kind of quest. I'm holding on to them for now. No, whatever, good enough.
Supplies, you know where.
Oh, okay. It's this one. There's that cooking pot. Have they cleaned up the body? I guess so. That's okay. I'm sure the message got through to people. Wow, everything is crooked in here.
I'll show you to you. Right this way.
Why do they put a bunch of food in your room if you're not supposed to eat it anyway? Like, you don't have the option to just pay for it like a normal person would. They also put... I don't quite get what they're going for. They wanted to put random stuff in your rooms, I get that, but then they just put a bunch of food you're not allowed to eat, and then sacks of money on the floor for some insane reason. And it's in every inn in Skyrim, pretty much.
If there's anything else you need.
Okay, now shoo, I better read some... No, get out of here! Gotta read Daedric books. Yeah, you run away. Alright, he'll take a nap, and then, before dawn, get up and read his books. Alright, so it was Black Book. I think it was Sallow region, right? No, evidently not. I've already beaten that one. Okay.
Come on in. Let me know.
What? I can hear you clearly, even through the walls, but I can't hear other people? The audio has gotten so weirdly messed up. Was it Waking Dreams then? Okay, this does seem like a new area. Great, on with my Morokai mask. Maybe I'll put on the Necromancer's amulet. I do occasionally use the Talos shouts a lot in here, but I'll try Necromancer's amulet. Oh, right, of course, Tech Life does not work, so I need to put on Aura Whisper.
Lost.
Alright. Let's get through this. Maybe I'll cast my new illusion spell, Invisibility. I guess the spell is when I read the chapter thing, but oh well. So basically, Kelty wants to see how close he can get to Mirok on his own, and if he can just make it there. I know in character I'm not going to be able to do that, but it seems like it makes sense in character to attempt that before making a deal with the demon. I already have that. I don't need that scroll. A seeker, huh? What was that sound? Well, I think I'm going to just cast a Wrathman. Don't want to read that skill book. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Wow, that one was severely injured for some reason, wasn't it? Not being able to use that as often is a downside, of course, of using the Necromancer's Amulet instead of the Amulet of Talos, but oh well. Maybe I'll eat an Elsewhere Fondue. I've got plenty of them. I should get some use out of them. Get my way through here a little bit faster. Anything interesting? Eh. Well, I can't do another Aura Whisper for a little bit here. This is a fun environment. I like how huge and 3D it is. Skyrim does some good work with 3D level design sometimes, but not all the time. So I'm glad when they do choose to do so. Looks like a treasure chest over here. I really do enjoy exploring Apocrypha when it's not having a bunch of bugs. So. I guess this is the book to the next level? Or something like that. Boneless limbs, I guess referring to tentacles or something. Well, let's see if I can read that. On Apocrypha, boneless limbs. A rather massive heaped appendage, each slipping grass and water. Okay. Reach to touch the face, burn the mind, reveal the quick. Okay. But the important thing is it opened up a path over there, it seems. The one that I had looked at before and thought would probably turn out to be a staircase. And it was a staircase, so that worked out. Alright, they're in it. Oh, good old Apocrypha. I assume this freaks Shelty out in character. He doesn't realize that this is just the game glitching when the entire world seems to flicker at the edges. Okay, what's up ahead here? Something's up ahead here. Some of those scries open. Oop. No, you don't. Seems like it detected me somehow. There it is. Okay, well, we'll do another Wrathman. I wonder if I can get the tentacle to strike down the Seeker if I'm in the way. No, it ran back. Okay. Ooh, another one. Got it. Another tentacle, too. Well, they are maybe together. Or I could do an ice storm. If they're together enough for that, I'm sure. Not quite as strong, but when I get two of them at once, it seems like it's probably worth it. Maybe I will switch my amulet now to the Amulet of Talos and just get to work with a Soul Tear. Or maybe I should use that new ring, Azadal's Ring of Arcana, and cast a bunch of ignites and see how efficient that is. Oh, I didn't actually equip it, did I? Yes, I did. What am I? Alright, his HP is not going down as much as I was hoping that it would. Is this not actually? Okay, there we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. I was kind of hoping he'd look more on fire, but I guess I'll take what I can get. Alright, so then I should probably switch back to the Ring of the Erudite to recover my magicka. Get away from the tentacle. Ah! Okay, you're next. Time for some Nord magic. I guess you can kind of see the increasing rate of ignite burn as this goes on. It does seem like it's taking them out more efficient than Firebolt might by a bit. So that's nice. Need to do some switch ups, which are probably slowing me down by a fair amount, though. Legendary Scourge. Okay, I'm going to reread that. Forget what that one's about. Migraine Dagon. Not till the very evening they came, answered he, and then told of his dealings with Mehrunes Dagon's thralls, saying that Makan would find it easier to whistle on the wind's tracks and go on a fool's errand than to fight his toads. Then said Makan, Now see to thy safety henceforward, and stick to thy parts and thy pride, or this mallet of mine... Ah, okay, that scourge. Yes, Malakath's hammer. Eat thy inequality that weight your arms that could boast of, such as Dagon. You shall come on thy brain pan, thou that breakest the house of the dead. Okay, yeah, so the Scourge of Malakath. I don't think the what or where Fickle Diary is ever followed up on anywhere. For those who don't know, by the way, a how is a synonym for barrow, so a burial place. Okay, I'd forgotten about that book. I guess these Daedra are reading up on it like a horror story, probably. Well... This must be the path onward with another one of these. You know what? I'm not even going to risk going past that pool. I am just going to use Become Ethereal.
Fire!
I guess there's nothing to worry about after all. Oh, I did not mean to use that cast. Whoops. I don't think I went to level up my alchemy. Let's do a muffle. Delving pincers. Okay, just kind of more of the creepy stuff we've seen all over Apocrypha here. I don't know what this one will be opening, though. Crushing razor, hollow shells that snap, that twitch, that sense and rend, to hold the subject bodily, to mind both soft and life at its end. Okay, yeah. Typical, really. But what doorway did this one open? Well, that one was safe when I ran by it last time. I guess it's still safe now. Is there a new path open over here somewhere, maybe? Ah, you know what? Back near the beginning there was, a scry.
Fire!
Behind a gate. Yeah, I was right. Okay. That's what it opened up. Let me stand here and see what this opens, maybe. If I can see it. Ah. One of these walkways, which I've learned to fear as a place full of glitches. But I'll try it. I've just got my finger on the console command button in case I fall to the floor abruptly. Back to, I guess this is the main room that I was in before. Looks cool with the books floating around. I'm really enjoying this one. At least for, fun visuals, it's great so far, and it's got pretty good 3D design, I think. So what's that going to do? I'm afraid I couldn't tell what it did. Maybe it opened a door somewhere.
Lost!
Yeah, I'm definitely over where I was before. Looks like a treasure chest over there. Let's go grab it. Wow, quite a treasure chest. Man, that levitate spell that my fellow college Winterhold mages were working on would be great here, wouldn't it? So here's a gate, but it must not be the one opened by that scry. Looks like a new treasure chest over here, at least. I bet that book will open that gate. Looks like there's a book anyway. Prying orbs. Okay, so eyes. Just more descriptors of the weird stuff that the generic Lovecraftian Daedra in here have. I was right about what it opened. So far, so good.
Lost!
Ah, just another zone here. Okay. We'll see where that takes us. Do I turn invisible again if I cast Loss? Probably. I would be shocked if there wasn't a seeker down there somewhere.
Lost!
Yep. Okay. Let's do this the new way with Ignite. Oh, several seekers. That's okay. So, on goes the ring. On go the new spells. I'll try to avoid dual casting so I can cast more efficiently. I don't need to stun him, that is. I wonder if that one will just burn to death now. Okay, now switch focus to this guy. This isn't a duplicate, is it? This is, I hope, the new one? I'm trying to just recharge after getting hit by their projectiles. That's why I'm not trying to dodge them. Alright, so they both summon their duplicates, and I'm just getting recharged. That guy should burn to death. What about this one? How low are you? You survived it. I don't know if you're the real one or the duplicate. Probably the real one. I'll switch back to regular old Firebolt to finish this one off, I think. That went pretty well, I would say. Let me switch back to bring up the Erudite. Maybe we should put this into the favorites menu, but that's already getting a little bit cluttered, you know? Gold, more of the Poison Song, which is just kind of a fiction story about House Dagoth, not at all the true story of them. Moderately interesting read. And it serves an interesting role in the game Morrowind of just helping to create mystery, and a sense of mystery too, both of them important, about the true story of House Dagoth that you uncover over the course of that game. So, a good inclusion in the game. Tentacles could probably pop out of here. There's no way to detect those. Oh hey, my sprint button didn't work, so I was in danger there. I held down the sprint button, but oh well. Okay. So here comes a seeker. Oh, it's doing something weird. Alright. How's that? Okay, Skyrim. I am gonna just save right here in case something dumb happens and I get clipped through the world. Okay. Let's just see for the sake of comparison. How do I do if I just blast away with firebolts, basically? Compared to doing Ignite. I know I'm doing dual casting here, so it's not like the most efficient use of my magic, but it seems like it comes out well behind what Ignite is doing. So Ignite really is more efficient, I would say, from what I've observed. Even if it means you need to take out the ring of the Erudite. So, yeah, probably at least for tough foes like these, tough as in sturdy rather than actually difficult. I think the new spell Ignite has earned a place in my repertoire. Oof. Okay. I'll drink one of the new potions I've got, I guess. Didn't absorb much in this fight, it appears. And my Atronach is being pretty useless. You know what? Okay, let's do it that way. How about that? Oh, I'm being attacked on the other side? Okay. Don't care. Do this all day. Okay. I won't. That'd be inefficient. I wonder how this compares XP gain-wise to Firebolt. Which one will level you up faster? What in the world just happened to you? Okay. This is a buggy realm of Oblivion at times. Nothing got in the way. The back one might just burn to death from here, I think. Maybe. Yep. My college roommate watched some kind of anime where main character man would punch people and then tell them that they're already dead, and then they would explode sometime later after he didn't bother fighting them any further. I'm kind of like that with this Ignite spell, I think, just leaving them to slowly burn. Not sure what show that was. I never really was an anime or manga person at all. That one seemed a bit silly from the few clips I saw, but maybe it was better than that. Come to think of it, let me know if you think that I should maybe find some kind of mod so I don't need to be constantly switching my rings out to cast those spells. I'm not sure if it'd be unbalancing to be able to just cast them while keeping the Ring of the Erudite on. I don't think it'd make a big difference. It seems like it's just kind of a time saver to not need to take the rings off and put them back on again. But let me know what you think about that. So, if these tunnels keep opening and closing, how do I get through? Where do I go? Is this just back where I came from? Am I getting turned around here? Okay, let's tell that there are enemies back there, but how do I get to them? Ah, okay, this is a new area. Gnashing Blades, okay. So that opened up a door somewhere, but I missed my chance to see what it was. Yeah, okay, little creepy poems about Apocrypha stuff. Fine and good. But what is the new way that opened? Will this have maybe controlled that tunnel that the Seekers came through and made it stay open or something? It seems worth checking at least. Alright, that's the one that I couldn't get through before. This just leads back where I came from, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, maybe I should end this video here and resume once I find out where I need to go, rather than waste a bunch of video time running back and forth. Thank you for watching, everyone, and a special thank you to my Patreon supporters: Illusory Thunder, Master Knight DH, Advance Warrior, Jackie, Gregory, William Wakefield, Kenny Boggs, Danny Hall, and Jeffrey Morse. Have a great day, everyone.